I'm Coley. I'm the Managing Director of the Eden Project down in Cornwall, in that far west bit of England. And why was I interested in personal strategy? Well, we'd built Eden. My background was finance in the city. I'd raised over £100 million for the project. It was 5 years old. And there was this huge plethora of ideas about what would we do next, what's the challenge in terms of actually getting the world to engage in what's needed in terms of dealing with climate change and the changes in society to really address those issues. And so success at work, big challenges, big opportunities at work, but actually really big challenges in my private life. During that period, my marriage had failed. Mr. Biology had been a real bastard to me, so I'd had 5 miscarriages. And whilst I got this fantastic sense of reward from my working life, I knew that wasn't enough. I knew that for me, I had to get a better synergy in what I was looking for, what I wanted to feel at the end of my working life and out of my series of relationships with family, with friends, with local community, to make sure I'd lived a full life. I was introduced to Joe Pritchard at Zetetic, and I was a bit suspicious, as I usually am, being, from that sort of what's he going to do for me if I'm paying him good money type of mindset. And so I took a couple of references and did a bit of digging around. And it was obvious that what Joe was doing wasn't mainstream. Joseph manages to create an environment where trust is an absolute given, and where exploration is the name of the game. This isn't about somebody who wants a safe, reassuring process to go, there, you're doing all the right things. This is about somebody who wakes up in the middle of the night thinking, this doesn't quite feel right. And even if my head is telling me that my life's on track, actually my gut or my heart or my throat or my twitching feet are telling me this isn't as good as it could be. And by the way, I would like it to be better. So it's about people who really want and quest for the most out of life and are prepared to take some risks to get it. And Joe recognises that, and he builds an environment of trust where that isn't ridiculed, where that's supported and encouraged. And for me, and for the people that I've been on part of this journey with, that has been fantastically valuable. I've got something enormous out of doing personal strategy. I think the Eden Project, in its process of growing up and engaging with that big agenda, has also got something already really valuable out of that process. And I hope the next generation of leaders that come through Eden perhaps understand a bit more from these 3 minutes where some of that impetus came from.